Your host of the show, Krazy Kajeevie. Hey guys, welcome to the James Bond Show. It is your host, Krazy Kajeevie, with no fears, limits, or substitutes as I get comfortable on this chair here. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I just want to have a quick discussion about the new Imax James Bond poster for No Time to Die. I'll get to that in a moment. First of all, if you want to support the channel, please drop a thumbs up. Also, get involved with the other people that are commenting and me. If you've got questions for me on my life, James Bond collecting, James Bond film questions, anything about the show, me, whatever, leave them in the comment section because I'm going to do a special video. I'm hoping to do it tonight, so please leave questions and I will answer them. But make sure, put in where you put the comments in, put in, this is for your questions video, question for Krazy Kajeevie, and I will shout out your name and I will answer your question. It can be on anything, whether it's Bond knowledge, collecting, thoughts on certain films, No Time to Die, Billie Hellish, Eilish. I actually now do that really naturally, Billie Hellish, so I'm not even trying to be funny. I just say it like that. Now, speaking of Billie Eilish, I want to thank some of her, obviously her fans that have come onto the page and originally come to get me and give me a boxing match because I said that she was into Satanism. I'm not going to withdraw that at all. Billie Eilish is very talented. I think she's got a beautiful voice, but sadly, she is into Satanism. Now, I'm not going to go into all that. I've done videos on it before, but what I do want to say to her fans out there is that I understand that you think, yes, she's talented and she's wonderful and you want the best for her, and you watch documentaries on YouTube and they seem incredible about what she's done with her brother, how they've created music together. I get that. I'm a former artist myself within filmmaking. I totally get it, and I get art, and I get how hard it is. But the facts are the facts, guys. And even since I did that video of mine that has blown up and it's heading to 9,000 views, I think. Not bad for a channel with only 572 subscribers at the moment. And please subscribe if you haven't already. So, the fact is, guys, since then, there have been even more images of Billie Eilish released. And very disturbing. Her with upside down crosses around her neck, but the most disturbing one was 666 across her head. And people can say, people say, oh, she's not a Satan worshipper, don't say that. And then I bring out photos, and I've seen the photos, and I've offered to share the photos with a lot of the people that commented saying that I was wrong. And then it's like, oh, but she's just being edgy. So hang on, you guys have gone from she's not a Satan worshipper to she's just being edgy. No, edgy people don't go around with 666 on their head and do this. In one of the photos, she's got the green hand, she's doing this, doing the all-seeing eye. Then she's got one where she's doing this, the all-seeing eye. They are satanic images, because whether you like it or not, guys, do your research. All of these Hollywood celebrities, all of them, you think of any. If you put in right now to YouTube, Google, YouTube as well if you want, but Google Robert De Niro, Illuminati image, or 666 hands on, I promise you will find Robert De Niro doing this or this. If you do Lady Gaga, same thing, you'll find her doing that. Léa Seydoux, who played Madeline Swan, put in Léa Seydoux, 666 hands on, you'll see her doing that. There's one of her in a black and white photo. You do it of Harrison Ford, Chris Martin from Coldplay, Bono from U2. It doesn't matter who you think of. The only one probably I don't think he's out there, and I'm just hoping he hasn't sold his soul to Satan for his career, is Hugh Jackman. And he's such a wonderful guy, so I'm hoping he never has. But there are ones, 99.9% of them have, and that's what they've done for their careers. And Billie Eilish went from this attractive young girl with great talent, and she's still obviously got great talent, with the blonde hair and all that, and she was homeschooled, grew up in connected Hollywood family, grew up in California. She's from a pretty well-to-do home, or decent home, not well-to-do, but and now she's suffering all depression and then turning herself into all that. And you got to remember, all the clothes everything, and he like all that, the way she speaks, that was not there originally. If you look at the videos of that girl from 12, 13, 14, 15, she was a normal young lady, but after she signed a contract, that's when she really changed, and that's just a fact. So again, do your research, but I am glad, and thank you to the Billie Eilish fans that have stuck around, listen to reason, and now are getting into James Bond. So if that's one good thing about it, that's fantastic. And I hope the Billie Eilish fans out there that have come to this page because of her and are now looking at James Bond in terms of film, check out the novels as well. The great novels by Ian Fleming, starting with Casino Royale. Personally, I love Live and Let Die. It's absolute ripper. So I hope you guys check out the novels. But thanks for sticking around. Thank you for some of you for engaging in conversation with me and learning and being open-minded to things. So I really appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to get into this poster, the Imax poster, which is in the thumbnail. Okay, I want to know mainly in the comments what you guys think about it, but here's what I think about it. Okay, the original poster they brought out, which was Bond in Cuba, he's standing there tuxedo with the bow tie. I didn't think the headshot of Daniel Craig was flattering at all. It's a really dull poster. That's been basically the consensus in the James Bond community, that, I hate those words, that it's a boring and dull poster. And it is a really boring and dull poster. So then, well, now they've brought out a new one, and it's for the IMAX cinemas. Now, this is the first James Bond film to be shot in IMAX. I believe there were a fair few scenes, not all of them shot in IMAX, but a fair few. Now, apparently, to see the IMAX scenes and everything in its full glory and scale, according to this new article that I have found, which talks about the new IMAX Bond poster release yesterday, you really need to go and see this film, No Time to Die, in an IMAX cinema, special IMAX cinema, and thankfully there's one here in Victoria, so I will definitely be getting, I don't know if I'll get to see it at a premiere or anything there, but I'll definitely, during its release, I'll get in there to see it for sure. I normally go and see the Bond films just, when Spectre came out, I saw it 4 times in the first week. I saw it twice within 24 hours. And if I love the film, I don't care if it's 3 hours. I'll take coffee and I'll be in there, lots of coffee, and I'll be watching the film. And, you know, I hope it's great. I hope it's amazing. I just hope they don't woke down Bond too much. But with the poster, at least we're seeing Bond in action. So he's on the motorbike. Sorry, I don't know what style of the motorbike is. If there's any motorbike specialists out there, please leave in the comments below what you believe the motorbike is. Don't know if I'm wrong, but on the front breastplate section of the motorbike, it looks like some sort of Union Jack thing, or like Union Jack colours. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like when I had a quick glance on it. So it's got colour. It's got No Time to Die in that kind of blue turquoise colour they've gone for, and Daniel Craig's like this on it, as you can see in the thumbnail. And I think it's really cool. I think I like it. If it's kind of a teaser poster or for IMAX, then cool. But I really, really hope that Eon go back to the stunning Bond posters of 60s, 70s, 80s, and particularly one of my all-time favourites. And I want to give a big shout out to David Fowles, a very good friend of mine, and of course one of my co-admins at James Bond Real Fans on Facebook. Guys, if you haven't joined us, James Bond Real Fans on Facebook. Now, David and I, we both share a passion for the Living Daylights film and the Living Daylights poster. We love Timothy Dalton, and we believe, as well as my other admin, Matty Muckle, you, sir, are a champion. Thank you, Matty, for all your support to me. We all love the Living Daylights poster. Now, you got to remember too, Dalton was badass in that film. He was a badass Ian Fleming type Bond, but they still were able to get off with a beautiful classic style Bond poster with images, colourful images from the film. So I don't see why whatever's going on in Barbara Broccoli's head, because she okays everything, her and Michael G. Wilson, they approve all the posters, and Daniel Craig will be on it too. Guys, for once, when you're filming in Norway, you're filming in Italy, you know, material which is in Italy, you're filming all over the place with this film. Please, guys, even New Zealand, apparently, White Island, shooting a volcano lair exterior type thing. Guys, please, just bring out a beautiful colour poster, something that just excites us. And at the end of the day, Eon, what you've got to realise is if you bring out a beautiful poster like that, we're going to buy it. Get them out for sale in the shops. Obviously, they're not going to be one-sheet posters, but get them out and the fans will go and buy them. Maybe the Billie Hellish fans will go and buy them too, chingy ching ching ching, if their parents give them pocket money and let them out of their basement. Just joking, guys, just joking. That's what I'm here for. Krazy Kajeevie. Remember, the James Bond show is all about a bit of entertainment and a bit of fun. So I do like the poster. It's a step up from that boring Cuba one that they released on, I think it was released on International James Bond Day. That really, that sucked. So guys, that's pretty much all I've got for you on this one. In the comments below, list what your favourite, give us your three all-time favourite James Bond posters are, and your ideas for what they could do for the No Time to Die poster. Alright guys, that's all I've got for you. If you like what you saw here and you want to get Kajeevied, then like, subscribe, all that cool, crazy Bondish stuff. And I will see you next time. Until then, say hi to your mum for me and keep on bonding. Where is it? Keep on bonding and say hi to your mum for me. Either either, you choose the order. That's fine. Okay, see ya. Bye. I'm out of here.
Say hi to your mum for me.